Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. I'm going to be just doing a little bit of a tour. Hopefully the hub that I'm on about is still going to be in its current state. The Undernet hub tends to change quite a bit, so we'll go see now. I'm just quickly getting stream links here going, and away we go. Okay, hey Swoop. So the links have just gone out. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be checking the Undernet hub. It's the place where you normally find everything related to Undertale. And recently it had a little bit of an anniversary update. I've just not covered it, and normally I try and cover as much as possible. Admittedly, I've been pretty I've been pretty bad with keeping up with things. You don't have to have VR itself or a VR headset to play VRChat, so it's always fun just walking around these areas in first person. You know, like your average shoot 'em up game or whatever. It's always fun to explore, talk to people. But yeah, here we go. No, you don't need VR. This is me. Normally I'd come here in VR, but this is me, mouse and keyboard this time. This is why I actually like VR chat outside of using it for VR, because you can just explore freely. So, we're going to explore and have a good time. And by that I mean we're going to see what was done for the 10th anniversary. There were a lot of things that were kind of broken before this that have been seemingly fixed. But we'll go over things for those who aren't familiar with the Undernet hub. So the Undernet hub is basically this large area which is kind of inspired by Splatoon's like main shopping lobby area. From what I understand, it changes every so often. It's got bigger in the 3.0 update. I think, oh sorry, not the 3.0 update, before the 3.0 update. The newest update that's currently being worked on downscales things a little bit. But we've got happy 10th anniversary going on here. We've got a load of like lights and everything as usual. We've got graffiti from one of the most recent events from summer. I'm just trying to see if we've got anything that's changed around here, because it changes quite frequently. And with me not checking up on stuff, it's a case of trying to find out what has and hasn't changed. That's what most of these streams end up being. We got the time machine back here, which normally allows you, when the versions have been uploaded, to go to different versions from past years. That won't be exactly how they were, but dang, this is beautiful. If you've not seen it then, and this is your first time, then it's really cool. We got, there was a thread where people were putting up their Undertale memories that were shown off, well, some were shown off in Toby's recent stream. There are a lot of them here. I could have had mine in here. The problem is I instead put it in a private immersion tale thread, so it didn't get in here. But there are a lot of other people's instead that are just scattered throughout the Undernet hub. But yeah, we got a lot of little details. We got a load of graffiti, like I was saying, from the summer event. A lot of this, when you're in VR, can be interacted with. You can even do it without VR like this. We can just... and then that will fade out eventually. We can do the same with the ice cream if we want. We've got all the different flavors, including wet dog and spider. We got it's a mix of Deltarune and Undertale, so we get a lot of interesting little things going here and there. What's your avatar supposed to be anyway? My avatar is I think it's Underswap Kara. Hang on. I'm just gonna check. Oh, sorry, Story Swap Kara. I say Underswap what? We got a little Vulcan on the the stoplight there. Got a lot of different graffiti from different creators that inhabit the hub. Some of the screens have been changed around a little bit. We got another memory over here. A lot of these shops have avatars in that you can change into that load up. I'm probably going to be the only one watching this stream, so Swoop. It's fine, it's fine. We got a lot of little advertisements for other things. We do have a car place over here that sells, or at least it looks like it sells the car avatar from Deltarune Chapter 2. I love the little details, including the tiny cars. They're just so cute. I actually have the tiny car avatar. It's actually really fun to use. You can just like kidnap people with it. And then we've got Spamton up in here and a load of other ones. But yeah, when we come out of here, we've got the Metaton mini things in the air that you can jump onto, which is always really fun. A lot of posters around the place for all the creators that some have come and gone. Floral, I don't think is in here, or if they are, they're not in the main Discord anymore, which was surprising, so they might get removed. Normally you get removed for inactivity. About the video, I've downloaded it, I need to watch it, Swoop. There's Chris there, with a bunch of hearts. I literally just got on and I was like, I'll do this and then I'll watch some stuff. We got, oh, Joshua Hedgehog's graffiti there. It's not long, it's like 20-30 seconds. I can do that in a bit then. There's the Immersion Tale poster. It's been there for ages. I need to change this. It still needs to be work in progress or coming soon for like the first part, but I need to change that as that's the very old one now. I can make it look a lot better. But that's everywhere. If you're not familiar with the world, then you won't have seen that. But it's literally everywhere. You can see it on the building there in big. Absolute cinema of the post, even if it is old. It's a couple of years now, but it's been posted like everywhere. It's in multiple locations around the world. Lotus's is going to be changing soon because Lotus left, so I think they're using that as the like the stand-in at the moment for the logo while they're still deciding what's going on with it. That's new because of the event recently, so there's just a bunch of avatars and drawings up on the building. Inside here, we've got a monitor which normally plays fan animations that have been made, including one of the 30-second trailers that I made ages ago. You might see it as we walk around. But I absolutely love all the, like, other little details in here. Then some of the newest stuff in here, and then I jumped and hit the ceiling there. We got the butterscotch cinnamon pie, the spider donuts, some cups of coffee, and then we have what I can only assume is chocolate tenner. I don't quite know about that one. That one's new. On the roof of this building is a load of different memories, and at the same time there's just a meeting place as well, which is pretty cozy. Plus a load of other memories up here. The main street normally is where you get people gathering just over here. You don't really get people venturing too far off into the distance, although we've got the Deltarune-inspired carnival over here with the Jevil merry-go-round, which actually plays World Revolving. We've got a load of graffiti and extra artwork for different avatars here. I'd love to think that eventually, when there's enough creators or whatever, that all these buildings get full up, but I know in the next version some of it's being changed and downscaled, so... We got the hot cat area here. So many cool details been remade in so many creative ways to Swoop. I really like it, I really do. Here's the cinema. This was made shortly after I applied. I don't know what was going on with that, whether it was already in the works before I came into the Undernet hub. like a couple of years ago. But we've got the big Immersion Tale and Spam verse posters there, and then you go in and they're on in here as well, which is really cool. I love that. Love that. We actually have a working cinema in here, but the problem with it is that sometimes the audio is not too great, so normally I end up portaling us to different worlds if we want to see stuff. Again, we've got more graffiti going on here. And then some stuff for Queen. Some more fan art, poster looking things. The dumpsters. That was changed a while ago. Oh no, there we go. Just curious, how long would it establish? Would you estimate the length of the full Immersion Tale movie? Over 20 minutes, easily. If every section is like 15 to 20 minutes, then you're talking of over an hour. Roughly, depending. There's going to have to be a lot of like prototyping and going backwards and forwards and figuring stuff out. We got some Avatar stuff going on with Spamton there, plus showing off one of the worlds that was created by 4 Bakers. That's the, I think, Game Accurate True Lab, which is always pretty fun. You can speedrun that. We've got the Game Core, which has a bunch of different video games in it. And then over here, we've obviously got the main area, which has a ton of graffiti, again. And then we've got the Undertale 10th anniversary sign up there that's absolutely massive. We've got on either side is like MTT News and a little area where you can just go and chill out. Toby's up there as well. he got added there eventually. There was a cat on top here, but that's been moved by the looks of it. And we've got Tenor on top of both of the buildings. How's Rachel? She's asleep. She's just asleep at the moment. Normally she is about this time. In the game core, you may have seen this in other updates. In the game core, we had a TV in here. It's now vanished. I don't know whether that was intentional or not. Oh, there we go. There used to be just like an actual TV there. Now you have to turn it on. But in some of the updates, I've shown this area off where we watch stuff up here because the actual player is okay. And then down here we've got a lot of the other stuff that's been shown off in other videos, such as the brick or breakout machine, because that was done in the Toby raid video. That was a really fun one. And then we've got the shoot 'em up or target gallery over here, which is really fun, plus another poster. Trying to think of what else is going on around here, because a lot of it is just like the celebratory stuff. So like obviously we've got the fireworks, but we've got confetti and everything else, and a couple of the posters. A lot of the TV screens were broken before, so that was kind of crazy. Some of the shops here, a lot of them have avatars in, but some of them keep changing and coming and going as creators just seemingly vanish. I've done other videos where I've kept track a little bit better of who's been in these and who's left. So if you keep track of those videos, or you want to go back and look at Undernet videos, then you'll see who are actually in these spots, because a lot of people have seemingly left now. Don't quite know why either. Because Seafoam was over here, and Seafoam's vanished due to inactivity. Floral, again, has inactivity, but Floral has a lot of really awesome avatars, including ones that I actually use for Immersion Tale. If you go back and watch like the True Lab videos, you'll hear me saying I got Lemon Bread, Reaper Bird, Endogeny, and I think it was Asgore in both his forms from Floral. So it's kind of crazy to think that Floral might not be here, because that's been like, what, 2 years? There's my trailer. That was the 30-second trailer that I made that I might upload properly to the channel. Or just remake it. But that's always fun to see that playing, especially because a lot of people kind of see it and go, wait, what? So a lot of people get introduced to the project through that. We've got the main stage up there where you can dance if you want. And then inside here we've got the media place where you can see different things on the screens. And this is where normally if there's like any podcasts or updates done to the world, normally they're recorded inside here on like the stage so people can look a little bit professional. You know, that's pretty fun. The main stage here, always fun to mess around on, especially if you just want to have a dance and watch everybody coming into the world. Again, though, not many people come around here. It's more used if you want to get away from everybody else and just chill, you know. It's the same with, like, down here when we come down through this section. We go into MTT Resort. MTT Resort in here is partially what I use for inspiration for my version. Because it's pretty close to the official one. We've got in here with Fish Receptionist. And, yeah, this was normally where we hold a lot of meetings for Immersion Tale. Because nobody comes in here. No. I know this may sound weird, but I couldn't hold it. Do you want to know how obsessed I am with this project? My phone's wallpaper is of you and Frisk, that's how. Oh, thank you, Swoop. Hey, Average. Should I charge my quest to join? No, because I'm gonna be instead watching the actual rest of the anniversary stream in a little bit. I just thought I'd do this as like a document for keeping track of everything for in future. This is the VIP lounge. This is where we used to watch videos, but the player doesn't work up here anymore for some weird reason. It does have the pride flag up here, which is always awesome to see. I really wish this video worked because it used to be like the best video player, and I just used to sit people down here and be like, come on, check out the project, it's awesome. I know. But yeah, from up here, there's also a blocker normally, so you can't jump off the edge. In VR, it is actually really high up. Oh, hang on. Let's just turn my scarf off for a sec. So yeah, in VR, this is really high up. It's always fun coming up here and just trying to test to see whether you've got a fear of heights a little bit until you get used to it. But you can see everybody in the Undernet from up here. It's actually quite fun as well if you've got like a friend that's up here, because you can see the name tag of them looking out. Another cool thing is if you have the music on, which is ran through, I think it's YouTube's playlist. If you have the music on, the lights for all the buildings will actually animate to the music. So it stays in time with it. It's really cool. You got the Royal Guard house there, where they have like all the mods and everything when they change into Royal Guard outfits and go around and issue warnings to people and stuff. That's always fun to look around there as well. It's got 2 lights on it. Let's see, respawn here. Yeah, I know this is getting massively updated in future. There have been a couple of previews of it, which have been fun to attend. We've got some other smaller spaces at the back that nobody really goes into, but they have avatars and stuff in. I just like the little pictures and everything on the wall. A lot of this stuff I like just because it shows the community's passion for stuff that has been around a lot longer than I have in the community, so it's fun just seeing all of that together. We got a Muffet avatar there. Back here, Catty and Bratty's pawn shop. This is actually for all the meme avatars. So we got there they are. So some of these are either meme avatars or themed ones. That Blukey one, or Boo the Ghost, looks good by Lotus. I might have to mess around with that. But, yeah, there are a couple of other interesting ones. A mistake. But yeah, it's really fun. I like the fact that the hub also hosts events every so often. So like and by that I mean like major themed events. So like for instance Halloween or whatever. I'm hoping that we'll get a full change of the decor again to be more Halloweeny, like have pumpkins everywhere and stuff. It's just nice being able to come on and see something that's always evolving, you know, and always feeling like it's constantly being remade and upgraded and moving along with stuff. It reminds me of a lot of fun games that I like. Yeah, in terms of updates as well, like we had that screen there, I believe before, but this screen is completely new. I don't know why. Oh, hey, Kara. Swoop says, this is the first time I've heard of VRChat. I'm serious. So yeah, there's also, for those who don't know, there is an actual game section to this. If we come in Frisk's area here, Frisk makes Soulstream areas, or Hall of Souls areas. So we can go in and look at all the different souls that they've made, but Frisk also has builds of the levels that are actually playable in here. I've not talked to Frisk in a while, but essentially, yeah, you can go through like most of the underground in this place, which is really fun. I think I've shown off playthroughs before, but just for the sake of it, while everybody's here, what we'll do is I think I'll go just quickly to Waterfall, and then we'll finish up just to show you. Because there are interactive elements where you can just go through the entire underground, and I absolutely love that. It's partially what inspired sections of Immersion Tale. Hi, ho, sweet cheeks, Proof. Hey, Proof! But yeah, it's a lot of exploring, talking normally, unless you find a world that is actually, it's got gameplay in. There are a lot of worlds that have actual gameplay. There's one that's like where you just play as like a fighter jet. I love the way sometimes that happens, where you just load in, it times out, and then loads you back in again. But yeah, there's like a world that I was playing recently where you can just fly around inside of a fighter jet. That's fun. So here's Waterfall. You might notice familiarity with one of the areas. I'm just trying to figure out where it is, where I can go from here. Maybe that one. So if we go that way, I think it is. Ah, yeah, here we go. So this room in particular I remade with permission for Immersion Tale. It's a really nice room. Frisk's interpretation has a lot of like different machinery in it and everything. It's so good. Kind of links into Heartland a little bit. I love just exploring through these areas. It doesn't go all the way to the end, but it is fun. I think I've shown it in various updates. It's always fun seeing it in VR, but it's nice experiencing it like this outside of VR as well. Especially because it's free. This is another area that I remade with permission. This just looked really good, and I was like, I need this, so we can run and try and avoid Undyne spears here. There's not really a, if I remember rightly, a punishment for getting hit by them. But it is a little fun thing to go through. It even plays exactly like you'd expect, where the spears keep coming and coming and coming until you get to the end. Oop. Think I can make it there? Yep, there we go. I can't remember what the right way was from here, because I've never taken that shortcut before. I love the way I looked down and there was just the spear element coming at me there. I think it's around here. But yeah, normally when you get over here, this is where it gets a little bit crazy, and then you've got the bridge that falls away and takes you down into the garbage dump. Oop. Come on. When we get to the garbage dump, that's when I'll finish up, because I actually really like the hub area. This is the other cool bit for like first person like this. because you get to experience it from a completely different perspective. It's also fun because if I remember rightly, Frisk, the person that created this, hasn't actually played Undertale. They just look at it and then kind of do their own thing based off how they feel it should be, which is pretty interesting. Whee! Falling down and straight into the garbage dump. I slightly missed the flowers there. But yeah, we can run back and go to the hub area. But yeah, so far the anniversary for the hub, despite like minor updates, is actually really fun. I like the fact that the TVs have been fixed. I like the graffiti. I love all the memories dotted around all over the place. Really fun. I can't wait to see if like Halloween upgrades everything again. There's Undyne's house, which funny enough, I looked at Frisk's version here and I was like, I need to make my own like that. I went ahead and made my own, and it came out decently, and then Frisk turned around to me and was like, I need to remake Waterfall after I saw yours now, because mine, I'm feeling a bit bad about it. And I was like, no! So there's a little bit of backwards and forwards between both of us there. I also like the way that Frisk made the ghost houses actually see-through. You can't go in them, but... And then down here, that's their interpretation of the area where you light up everything with the mushrooms. It's just like invisible paths that then light up for a small amount of time. Let's go to... I think the statue is up there. Somewhere around here, I know it, because it's about halfway through the area. Oh no, it's back this way. So this way is the marsh area. I just need to try and double jump my way out here. Well, if you could only do that in the actual game without using the bird, then you could skip the entire marsh. But yeah, there's an ice cream cart. Is this stream mainly focused on VRChat? Just the update for this world, yeah. Just for this one, at least. I thought the statue was there. It's not. So we'll just go back to Undernet. Yeah. Come on, load. It just takes a while to load here. But yeah, we're back. You can hear a bit of the music now as well. I'm gonna turn that down before I get copyright strike. We'll turn the fireworks on. But yeah, that's been the 10th anniversary update for the Undernet Hub. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you on the next stream. So until then, bye!